Jurgen Klopp was doing all he could to keep the emotions in check, but his face painted a vivid picture. Tottenham had just equalised at Anfield with 20 minutes to go and the Liverpool manager looked crestfallen. He looked like he wanted to kick something. Anything. He managed to hold it together, and when Liverpool claimed that fortunate last-minute winner Klopp was unusually subdued in his celebration for once. He could hold it in longer when the final whistle had gone and he sent 3 fist bumps towards the cup. This was another title race victory for Liverpool in the image of their manner, wild, emotional, and chaotic. Just over 24 hours earlier, City had ticked off another game in their own search for the finishing line, but this was a much more controlled display. The Blues started quickly, had the game won inside half an hour and then exerted control over Fulham. They took their foot off the gas but never looked like letting the hosts back into the game. The second half was notable for the lack of tension and edge. It was as routine a win as you can get, City never in trouble and expending little emotional energy. As the finishing line in an enthralling Premier League title race edges closer, the two protagonists are beginning to resemble the men in charge of them more and more. Guardiola's football might be beautiful to watch, but it's controlled as well. He's always preached control of the ball and control of the game, and City are finding that balance now. They can cut teams to shreds, but once in front they can dominate the play, keeping the opposition at arm's length, constantly recycling possession in that whirl of movement. Klopp's most famous quote to describe his style is "heavy metal football." It might be a phrase he shies away from now, and while last season's side did play in that freewheeling way, for most of the season Liverpool have played with more discipline, conserving their energy and offering more insurance to their defense. But the closer we got to the denouement of the season, the more Liverpool are beginning to resemble their manager again. That restraint has been shredded for more emotional involvement. Excitement and anxiety are colliding at every turn at Anfield. The last time City conceded a goal in the Premier League that either put them behind or saw the opposition draw level was on February 3, when Laurent Koscielny equalised for Arsenal at the Etihad. City went on to win 3-1. Since then, City have been in control of every Premier League game. They only beat West Ham 1-0 at the Etihad, but the visitors had just 2 shots, while the narrow success at Bournemouth came when the Blues restricted the opposition to 0 efforts at goal. As the pressure has increased, City have exerted more authority in games rather than less. It all looks to be part of a plan coming together. The same can't be said of Liverpool. Klopp's side have done brilliantly to remain in the title race and they've contributed to a magnificent season, but everything appears to be happening at 100 miles per hour for them at the moment. They're on the roller coaster while City are cruising around the waltzer. In contrast to City's domination, Liverpool have drawn 4 of their last 9, twice letting leads slip to Leicester City and West Ham. They also let an advantage get away against Fulham and Tottenham in their last 2 games, requiring late winners in both fixtures. While City got a second when they were on top at Craven Cottage, Liverpool couldn't manage that, and as the clock ticked down the anarchy began to reign. Given the fortune on offer to Liverpool in the closing stages on Sunday, you still wouldn't rule out that chaos fury taking them to the title, but the way City and Liverpool are approaching the run-in is highlighting the contrast in how the two teams and the two managers go about their football.